I just came back from vacation and I'm going to be starting my car today after 10 long months of sitting on my driveway. Let's see if this works. Fusion keys. Yeah, remote doesn't work anymore. Go ahead and open the car manually. Pardon the mess. Here we go. I got no lights, nothing on the dash. So that is telling me that this car is completely dead. Great. So you've probably been in this situation before. After leaving your car for a long time, it's dead, or even in the winter where it just continuously dies even after boosting the vehicle. That is a very common issue. And it's true, the average car battery isn't meant to be heavily cycled, meaning drained all the way down and then back up again. And even depleting the battery even once, like in my case, could damage the battery permanently. Leading to a replacement. I want to fix this from the get-go so I don't have to ask for a boost again. Even if you boost your car, if you're just driving somewhere really quickly, it'll die again in the parking lot and you'll be stranded again. So you don't want that to happen either. But lucky for you and lucky for me, I bought a tool that is going to change our lives. This is never going to happen again thanks to the NOCO 10 amp battery charger. I am going to revive a completely dead battery using this, and I'm going to show you the process every step of the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the battery completely from my car. Going to pop the trunk. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead here, pop the hood. Removing a car battery is very easy. All you got to do is take off both of the leads. Because I don't have the proper tool at the moment, I'm going to just use this wrench to take the nut off and loosen it up. Just going to loosen this plate here and then pull the battery out so it gives me better leverage. This plate is out. And then I will pull this battery out so that I can get a better handle of it. Pull the terminal off, and now I can pull the battery out. Okay, now that I have the battery out, we're going to go inside and we're going to hook it up to the NOCO charger. I'm going to tell you all about it. So here I am with the NOCO battery charger. You can see that it repairs, it maintains, and it makes sure that your battery will last as long as possible. You want to be able to maintain your battery so that it'll last for years and years beyond its warranty. I'll just clean up the battery a little bit here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually hook it up and leave it. So it's kind of a set it and forget it thing, and then the next day, all you have to do is pop your battery back into your car and you're good to go. First, let's take a look at what we have in the box. In the box, we have a 10 amp charger, a 72-inch AC cable, an 80-inch DC cable with battery clamps, and integrated eyelet terminals. We have a mounting bracket so you can just keep it plugged into your garage wall if you want to. Then we have some screws and a 3-year warranty. So we're gonna go ahead and hook this up. And while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you a little bit about this charger. When it's actually charging, the NOCO automatically adjusts both voltage and amperage as the battery approaches full capacity. So this prevents things like overcharging, it protects the battery, and it allows it to just fully top off at its maximum capacity. This is something that's especially important for lead acid batteries. Now, this is where many cheap to mid-range chargers actually fall short. They often continue pushing current even after the battery is fully charged, maintaining excessively high voltage that can cause long-term damage to your battery. Now, this charger also features a desulfation mode that can revive many deeply discharged batteries, along with a forced charge mode capable of charging batteries as low as 1 volt. So something like this is very capable of charging. And this is something that most chargers, smart or not, just won't do. Now, one thing I really love about this charger is the build quality. These chargers are extremely well made. They have thick, durable plastic, doesn't feel cheap at all, and it has a good solid weight to inspire confidence. The power leads are 16 gauge, making them really noticeably thick and robust. I want to show you the copper clamps. These are plastic coated, but they are exceptionally solid and durable. You can see that it's really good quality, has a nice snap to it as well too. And one of the standout features of the NOCO as well is the built-in ambient temperature sensor that allows you to charge your battery in cold weather and charge it more efficiently. That's the important part. It charges it way more efficiently in cold weather and allows you to stay properly topped off. So even if you're just topping off your battery in the winter so that it doesn't die or has a good strong start the next morning, this has the capability of doing that. You can just keep it plugged in at all times. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. You can see that it's on right now. The power light is on, indicating that we are good to go. What's this? This is really good, solid weatherproofing as well. Just so you know, I did do a review on the NOCO Genius 1 amp charger. That was a really solid choice as well. The NOCO Genius 10 is just a lot more efficient. It has a lot more power for charging, so it doesn't take as long, which is a great benefit. So we're just gonna plug this into here. So obviously we have, it'll tell you how much charge is there. You can see that it glows a little bit, telling you that where it's at right now in terms of its charging. And you can see that there are a couple modes here. You have the 12 volt, you have 12 volt AGM or 12 volt lithium. You also have the option for 6 volt and 6 volt AGM. And then you have some options for repairing the battery from a completely dead state. One really cool thing about this charger as well is the reverse polarity light. So if you accidentally put the wrong leads on the wrong terminals, it'll actually indicate that it is wrong. So you can see that that lit up right there. Now, obviously I'm going to take that off, I'm going to put the negative and the positive correctly. And you can see it's back to charging properly. Okay, so it's 11:35 in the morning. I just plugged it in. Let's see how long this takes to charge from dead to full. See you in a bit. Okay, so it has been roughly 24 hours since I first plugged this in, and you can see that it is solid green. I don't know when that occurred. It could have happened overnight. So I don't really have the exact timing as to how long it took to fill this battery up, but we can see that it is completely full. And I'm going to go ahead here, I'm going to use our battery tester and just make sure that we have 12 volts of charge. And yeah, you can see that it is at the 12 volt mark there, it is a healthy battery. And it is ready to get plugged back into the Fusion. Okay, now that we have the battery all charged up, we're going to go ahead here and install it back into the Fusion. All right, battery is on, nice and tight. It's unlocking. And we got lights in the cabin, which is always a good sign. So the moment of truth. There we go. There we go. We are up and running. And the great thing about having a battery charger is that you don't have to worry about keeping it running. So I could turn this off right now, as opposed to if you got a boost, you would have to run it for a certain amount of time just to charge up the battery. And who knows if that would work either. You could just be dead in the parking lot again. So I would highly recommend this NOCO Genius 10. I will leave a link in my description for the best prices on Amazon so that you can grab that. If there's any discounts or coupon codes, I'll make sure to put that in the description as well too, but you're already getting the best price there. And if you have any questions about the NOCO battery charger, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to answer them as quickly as I possibly can. And also do check out the other review I did on the NOCO 1 amp charger. That is also a great charger as well, but it might take a little bit more time. This one did take 24 hours, but that was only because I kept it overnight. I just wanted to see how long that would be. It would charge it a lot quicker than the 1 amp, so keep that in mind. It probably finished sometime in the middle of the night. I'm not quite sure, but definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you have any recommendations for any other battery chargers, let me know as well too. I would love to take a look at them. As always, my name is J.I. Thank you for watching, and thank you for kicking it with me.